You know what I should do, Splax?
What?
I should take all of Crinkles' music, put it into a single playlist for myself, and then put Shuffle on.
Yeah.
That would actually be a pretty good idea. Can you run Shuffle through the bots?
I don't know, maybe. Probably.
Potentially. Wow, that bot was actually quite fast this time.
I was really confused for a second because I thought you said, "Can you put shovel on the bot?"
Dude, I wish I could put Shovel on the bot.
Same. And I'm kind of glad Kaz, Maggie, and Con are gone because they were just talking about like completely unrelated shit.
That's why I was hiding in the admin bunker for most of the day. I already told
Yeah.
you that.
Well, you told me you were hiding from Khan specifically, but yeah.
Well, he's not. I don't dislike him, but like, it's impossible. It's so hard to have a one-on-one conversation.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, I still want to be able to use the bot for music, so I have to queue up music every like 4 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I did that. I don't know if you saw me fucking around with the bot this morning, trying to get the permissions to work, but I got it working eventually.
Yeah.
Kaz and Maggie, I think they're just being like that because they're together right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're fine when they're not together.
But when they're together.
Yeah, it's pretty goddamn annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, me and Khan were trying to talk about farms and shit, and they just kept laughing and talking over us.
Mm-hmm.
I know you weren't really involved in that conversation, though.
I was, like, not really paying attention that much.
No. It didn't even register when they left, either.
I was also, like, actually AFK for a little while, because my mom had to come vacuum my room.
I went AFK to make a world backup, cut the stream, and then I took a shower.
If you want, instead of, like, hiding in the Abba bunker, we could make, like, just a dedicated stream VC in the Fig Cord that nobody but us can join, and we can just drag in people as we want.
So, make it the same thing as the admin bunker, but we can drag people in when we want to. But make it visible? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Like, make it visible and we can drag people into it.
Alright, I like that idea. Go ahead and do it. That way we can avoid things like Kelly coming in and being obnoxious.
Yeah.
And that'll be useful later on as, like, I actually start having to interact with people.
Yeah.
Like in chat or whatever. I'm not constantly being talked over by somebody else in the VC.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's been a problem a couple of times where I've tried to say something to somebody and Maggie or Kaz interrupts me or something.
Yeah. There we go. Also, I renamed the admin bunker to Dumb's Bunker earlier.
I did see that. So what are the permissions for this channel?
I should probably add the music bot to this.
Yeah, add the music bot to that so we can use it.
So you know what? I'll add the useless software.
You could you could bring in Boob too, and then make it so that way it can only be used there.
I don't know if there's a way to do that.
Yeah, just set the permission so it can only be used there.
Oh. Yeah, I guess so.
You can individually change permissions.
Yeah. I just literally make it so it can't connect to the other channels.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know if we really need to do that, though. There we go. I put it under voice channels.
stream voice chat? I think the obvious solution is to probably start using that.
Yeah. Like, we're fine here for now because nobody else is going to join, but in the future, when you're streaming, we can use that.
Good idea.
Like, not even the mods, Maggie and Mystic can join. It's just us and Dumb that can join without having to be dragged in.
You should make a stream voice chat waiting room so we know when people want to be dragged in.
Oh, like a waiting room?
Like a waiting lobby.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of silly, but you know it makes sense. Otherwise, because if people are just hanging out in a regular channel, we won't really know.
Yeah. I need to look up the down arrow emoji.
Did you see Dragon's Tall Cactus video?
No, I didn't.
Go look in Tall Cactus, it's pretty good.
Oh my god.
I need to watch it again real quick. It's so dumb, but I love it. I think having that be the place to do streams where we can control the inlet and outlet of people is a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, literally, if someone's in there and, you know, we're like, oh yeah, cool, because you and I normally, we don't really talk about anything in the game at all.
Yeah.
We just talk about completely random things.
Yeah.
Unrelated to gameplay. But you and I are also pretty good about keeping a conversation going between both of us.
Yeah. We actually keep it a conversation. We don't just like start rambling about unrelated shit and talk over everyone else.
Or World of Warcraft.
Okay, I put it in its own streaming category.
Okay, that makes sense. Excellent job administrating, Splax. I'm proud of you.
See, this is why you got me and Dumb, so we can do shit for you.
I'm the ideas guy. You guys,
Exactly.
You guys are the people who make it happen.
You want something done, we make it happen.
Precisely. Alright, so now that I've got this, now that I got this desk and the chair's on its way, I could start looking at a computer. Specifically a desktop.
Yeah.
And then my next step after the desktop is, of course, audio improvement.
Yeah.
Because the difference in audio quality between you guys and me is astounding.
Yeah. What are you using? Just like some random headset microphone?
Yep, just using a headset.
Yeah.
I'll probably ask you for recommendations on that stuff later on.
Yeah.
It's just more so I want to have good audio quality.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when I'm talking to you guys in Discord. But the desk was the first part of the shift here on the hardware.
It'll also make your stream sound better too.
That's a bonus, I guess.
Oh, Kurt just found a dungeon.
Nice. Good. Shit's black. I'm turning into a streamer.
Oh no, not a streamer.
No. I think he said his world file size. I was like, oh, my world file's bigger than his now.
Yeah.
Well, remember we did the calculations. If I was walking straight, I'd be over 5 million now.
Yeah.
You know what that means? I'm not gonna slow down. Keep going.
Never slow down.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a playlist.
Your real distance is over 5 million, but your coordinates are smaller because they're in miles.
Because they're in miles, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna make a playlist and then put it on shuffle of just every single of one of Pringles' albums.
Yeah.
That way I never really have to load anything into the bot anymore.
Mm-hmm.
The only downside is that anyone at the VC won't be able to hear it. But I mean, I don't really think that matters that much.
Yeah. I have 19% inflation. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh man, it's weird. I can put my I can cross my leg over the other one without like hitting the top of my desk. Now that's weird.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah, it feels pretty good. I'm just excited to get a fucking chair.
Absolutely.
Did I tell you which one I fucking ordered off Amazon? Actually, let me.
Did you buy a gaming chair?
Yeah, I looked at it, I was like, why the hell not?
Yeah.
It was the same one that Kevin had, and he said he really fucking liked it.
Hmm.
I was like, alright.
I don't even know like what chair I have. It's just some random office chair that I got a few years ago.
If it works, it works. It was like the most recommended one. I was like, well, the recommendations are saying it, and Kevin says it's good, so.
Yeah.
There's like an entire it's like gaming desk. I'm like, I'm fine with just like a regular glass desk that has more space on it.
But it has the word gaming in it.
Right. It says it's arriving December 29th. Okay, it says between the 23rd and the 29th. It just says ordered Monday. It doesn't really have any. It hasn't hit ship yet, but you know, we'll see.
Mm-hmm. Remember, everything is better if it has the word gaming in it. You want a coffee mug? It better be a gaming mug.
Would a gaming
You
mug
want a
just
pillow? It better be a gaming pillow.
Would a gaming mug just glow RGB?
Yeah.
That's stupid. I would.
That probably exists.
I would buy it just for the meme.
You need a pencil for school? Get a gaming pencil.
Getting a new car? Buy a gaming car.
You want an energy drink? Buy gaming Red Bull. Oh wait, that's just called G Fuel.
G Fuel. Gamer Fuel.
That's a real thing. They're like a real energy drink company that sponsors a bunch of big streamers and YouTubers.
I'll stick to drinking monsters whenever I feel like it. Oh, Jesus Christ, just fell off a cliff.
Ha, idiot.
Shut the flags.
So Kurt is recording his next episode live, and then I guess he's going to transition into doing a live stream episode.
Okay, that's cool. I like Kurt's format for doing that. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I like how he's got quite the formulaic system for it. I just literally record and walk.
Mm-hmm.
He's a lot more structured than I am.
Yeah.
Even though through this more informal, chaotic, process, I still have like a process for it.
Yeah. And with Kurt, he started off as doing like a YouTube-only series, and it was only later that he started streaming it. So I guess he still wants to maintain that sense of structure.
Yeah, because that's the way you have to do it with pre-recorded.
And also, he probably knows that his YouTube-only episodes do much better in terms of like views and viewer retention than his live streams.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Because most people aren't gonna watch like an hour and a half long video.
Nope. I mean, I don't expect anyone to ever watch these.
Yeah.
My YouTube channel is literally just dumping grounds for all the stream footage.
Yeah.
Which I know you do the same thing with all your footage. That's just what YouTube is for you, is dumping grounds for footage.
Mm-hmm.
I think you, me, and Spammo and Com should do shit where we just we should start recording us like trolling people on bridges with sky basing.
Joke's on you, I've already been doing that for years.
Yeah, we should keep doing it though. We haven't done it in quite a while.
Yeah. Alright, I've done a potentially very stupid thing, but I think this will work out.
Did you declare war on somebody?
I declared war on the Mamluks, who have a much bigger and better army than me. I called in the Ottomans, and I'm counting on the Ottomans to come in and bail me out.
That's the way you do it. Alright, we've officially gone 50,000 blocks today.
Nice.
Yeah, not bad. I'm hoping by the end of tomorrow I can reach the chunks.
Oh yeah, duplicated chunks.
Yeah.
You can add more to the bungalow.
Yeah, add a little bit more to the bungalow. I do believe that the day after that, though, we should hit 30%. Might be wrong, but I think we'll hit 30%.
How much is 30%?
You want to do the math for me? All
right. Hold on, I need to watch the Ottomans smash some Mamluks real quick. There we go. They won that battle easily. 3.76 million.
Like, precise coordinate?
Oh my god, why do you want the exact number?
Because I have to place the sign on the exact number. Three seven six 3,765,246.
There. That's your number.
You know, yeah, we'll be able to reach that by Thursday. That's Pog.
Pog. I have to say, it took a little bit to get used to, but I'm really liking the new mercenary system for EU4.
Me too.
It's a lot more interesting than the old system. I'm assuming you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes, it's more like CK2's system.
Yeah, you have like dedicated mercenary companies with their own manpower pool instead of just, oh look, magic money men.
You know, if I didn't already have an episode title, I would have used, oh look, Magic Money Men.
Magic money men.
I prefer Squidward Apologists, though, as the title.
Yeah.
It's easier for me to also keep track of, like, the video numbers by just leaving it, just changing it every day.
Yeah.
Rather than every video being a different, like, episode.
Mm-hmm.
Did I tell you what the one comment said yesterday?
Uh-huh.
It said,
What?
What the fuck, why is this channel so low? You deserve so many subs for putting hundreds of fucking hours on this.
I agree with him. He's right.
I was gonna respond to him, but YouTube just won't display the comment.
YouTube is fucking retarded. What the fuck is this meme? I don't get it.
Yeah, streamers be like, there it is.
Is that river supposed to be of some importance to the meme?
It's stream. Streamers.
Oh, it's a stream.
Yeah, you get it?
No, wait, I don't get it. What do streams have to do with anything?
What are streams? Oh, where's the leak, ma'am?
What does a live stream have to do with water?
Yikers. You know, I don't think we would have had this Discord server without me being kicked out of the test track, so it's a good thing I got kicked out of the test track.
Yeah? I mean, you did say you wanted to make, like, a dedicated streaming Discord, but you were also kind of putting it off and wouldn't have gotten around to it for a while. And it definitely wouldn't have gotten as big as the bungalow is now.
Nope.
So, even though it was really shitty for us at the time, it ended up being a good thing in the end.
Yeah, I guess Kevin was right.
It's not really until you get kicked out that you realize you don't need them nearly as much as you think you do.
Nah. Of course, there's people from there that I miss talking to, like Winter and Flash.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we have Flash here.
I mean, yeah, we could always invite Winter here. There's nothing stopping us.
Yeah. Like you said, forming like a parallel community.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely should make sure that we don't spend too much time sitting at the Fig Cord there versus sitting in here as well.
Yeah.
Or we can always just move back here whenever I'm not streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Or whenever I do my
Oh
breaks.
my God. Kevin just messaged me a guy wearing a pink shirt that says, "I'm not like most teens. I'm 47.
Have I told you what I eventually want to do with the OGs in the Fig Cord?
What, are you gonna make like a special OG chat?
Well, yes, but I also want to slowly invite them all into the bungalow.
Oh, yeah. Because they're the cool kids.
Well, not necessarily, but like they're also like they've been around longer.
Yeah. We actually know who they are.
Yeah, because assuming that like a blow up does happen, we won't know those people. But like the people that have been hanging around for months, we'll have talked to them quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think we should do the first inviting for UHC.
Yeah.
I was thinking that would be a good time to do it.
Yeah, we can invite a few people from there into the UHC if they're interested.
Yeah, I'll ping them all or I'll ping the OG role and ask who would like to be let in to do UHCs.
Well, the OG role is just going to be everyone, so you could just do add everyone.
Yeah, that makes sense. Or I could do @OG and just fight you.
Fuck you. Yeah, being next to the Ottomans is good when I can use them as an attack dog against the Mamluks, but it's also going to be pretty scary when they eventually turn on me. Because you can never trust the Ottomans to be a faithful ally forever.
Yeah, that's true.
And even though I've kind of managed so far, Arabia is just like absolute shit land.
Alright, Flex, here's a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
If a gay baker refused to bake a cake for a Muslim, who would the liberals side with?
I think the liberals would side with the Muslim.
Yeah, that's what I would think too.
It's like, we don't have as many Muslim immigrants and Muslim terrorist attacks as they do in Europe, so it's easier to, like, avoid the bad parts of Muslims and just pretend they don't exist. And because they're a minority, liberals have to support them. Only exception is Asians, who either are or aren't people of color, depending on when it's convenient for liberals.
That's such a stupid, arbitrary definition.
Mm-hmm. You know, I have to wonder, like, who the hell came up with the phrase people of color? And how did they, like, not see it as anything other than the woke version of colored people?
It literally means the exact same thing. My favorite one is still Latinx.
Yeah. Latinx is only the tip of the retarded iceberg. Some people are trying to push, like, Womex in. And other random X's in places that make no sense at all.
I hope that doesn't cause an actual linguistic shift, because, like, centuries from now, people are going to have a hard time figuring out what the fuck was going on with the English language then.
People already have a hard enough time figuring out what's going on with the English language because the spelling is 400 years behind the pronunciation.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Because part of the reason why English is so difficult to spell is there was a great vowel shift in, like, the 1600s
Was that due to Shakespeare?
it shifted and changed, like, basically all of the vowel signs. But the spelling of the words didn't change because spelling standards were already codified by that point.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That's why it's so fucking strange.
Yeah. It's not necessarily the reason, but it's one of the reasons.
The other reasons is 3 languages stacked on top of each other wearing a trench coat.
Yeah. Yeah, English is just taken in, like, a shit ton of loan words from a ton of different languages. Of which my personal favorite example is typhoon, cyclone, and hurricane, which all refer to the exact same weather phenomenon, but they all come from different sources and refer to, like, different parts of the world.
Yeah, so where does hurricane come from in terms of linguistics?
Let me go look that up, because I have forgotten. So we took hurricane from Spanish, but we believe that it originated in the Taino language, which was the indigenous people of the Caribbean.
Wow, okay.
Like
That's interesting.
before Columbus showed up.
Yeah, I know who the Taino are. It's interesting, like, Puerto Ricans are a mixture of Taino, African, and European, like, descent.
But yeah, we know very little about the Taino language, but we do know, like, a few dozen loan words that we believe come from Taino, including canoe, cassava, maroon, hay, cayman, guava, putia, not sure what that is, hammock, hurricane, iguana, maize, manatee, potato, mangrove, tobacco, and savanna.
I didn't know we got all those words from Taino.
Yeah.
That's pretty damn cool.
Also, the place names for Cuba, Jamaica, Bahamas, and Haiti all come from Taino.
Okay. But not Puerto Rico itself.
Not Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is just Spanish, and it literally means rich port.
Rich port, yeah. I knew that one.
So apparently Puerto Ricans often call the island Boriken, which comes from its indigenous Taino, which means land of the valiant lord.
Huh. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Haiti means land of mountains, which makes sense. There's a lot of mountains on the island.
What about Cuba?
Cuba means great fertile land.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
Jamaica means great spirit of the land of man.
Great spirit of the land of man. Alright.
Bahamas means large upper middle. I'm not sure what that means, but sure. Well, apparently the etymology of Bahamas is slightly disputed. It's like mostly believe that it came from the Taino Bahama, but some say it also could have come from the Spanish Bahamar, which means shallow sea or low tide.
Which, given that it's an island, would make sense.
Yeah. Oh my god, everything is so expensive. I hate having a 73% tech penalty. Because institution spread is shit in Arabia because everything is so low development.
Yep.
And also, I'm right next to the Mamluks who hate me. I don't currently share a direct border with the Ottomans, so I can't get the nearby friendly province bonus.
Oh, you know, I need to continue my, I really wanted to continue my Roman Empire game, because in the game, the Empire of Cuba fell into a personal union under the Empire of Illinois.
What?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so North America, like, all of North America is basically like a single superpower right now.
Mm-hmm.
It was quite cool, like, seeing, like, these massive nations form up. And then also, like, fighting off Scandinavia before I watched it disintegrate into just anarchy was pretty cool. I definitely enjoyed playing with that mod, because it adds, like, a realistic, like, degree of, like, hey, giant empires aren't that stable, and they'll just fall apart eventually.
Yeah.
And, like, even though they were, like, collapsing, they were still able to field, like, 1.2 million soldiers, which is more than enough to give me a run for my money. Of course, my troops weren't shit, so I was good.
Mm-hmm. I always forget that any Christian nation can get in a personal union, and it's not just exclusive to Europeans.
Yep.
Although, fun little bit of trivia is that in like very early versions of the game, it actually wasn't restricted to just Christians, and any nation, any religion could get a PU.
Yeah, which...
I don't know why they decided to later restrict it to only Christians. I guess it just makes more sense historically.
Yeah, I think so.
Because a personal union doesn't really make sense in the context of the Muslim world.
Yeah, that wasn't ever really a thing within the Muslim world either.
The game wants me to construct a barracks. Time to take another loan. I've already got 18 loans. What's another loan on top of that?
Genius, Max. Negatives are just positives in the opposite direction.
Wow. Incredible. If I actually all of the Mamluks' money, out of 1,085 ducats, I get 136 because the Ottomans did most of the work. Not a very good deal, so I'm also going to take war reparations, because only I get those.
Yeah, war reps.
Yeah!
Get back here.
Oh, Kurt is no longer doing Flob. Still streaming, but he's not doing the Flob anymore. I don't know what this game is that he's playing.
What's it called?
I don't know. He doesn't say what it's called. Apparently he's doing itch.io games. I don't know what that is.
Oh, you've heard of the game like Agario? It's one of those games. Nisovan's game was also technically a .io.
Mm-hmm.
It was under that like domain.
So they're all Iowa games.
Yeah, they're all Iowa games. They're corn games.
Oh, interesting. Poland did not take the Union.
Oh. That's weird. There's a very low chance of that actually happening.
Mm-hmm. I think it's a 25% chance for Poland to reject the Union. People laugh at our army. Oh no. Let's see. Castile got the Iberian Union. So Castile's missing a little bit. France took a chunk out of them.
Oh no. It's terrible.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Protestantism is spreading throughout Europe from the North Germans, which is what you would expect. I think my Florence game was a bit of an oddball where all of the Reformation centers were in Italy.
That's unusual.
Ah, I can see Ming. Negative 2,221 reasons for being friends with Ming. Sad.
Aw.
Giving opinion about Naj. Naj is at war. Distance between borders. Najd is allied to Ming rival Ottomans. Oh, I didn't know they were rival to the Ottomans. Army strength, navy strength, neutral attitude. Ming has too many relations, not the same religious. Blah, blah, blah. This is why nobody likes you, Ming. You're too picky.
Got him.
Ming doesn't even have any friends, just a bunch of tributaries. The Ottomans are rival to England. You know what, England? I scornfully insult you.
Oh, wow. Just to improve your relations with the Ottomans.
Yeah. What insult do I want? No map can be a work of art as long as your nation is on it.
That's a good one.
Hell yeah. Alright, Ottomans. You were called into this war on favors, so you get nothing. Fuck you.
Nice. I need to find something to use to hang up the painting tomorrow. I obviously don't want to use nails in the wall.
Yeah.
I'm in an apartment. Oh, there's like those things you fucking stick onto like walls. I can't remember what they're called. They're just hooks. Just do something like that. I call it bold and brash. I could have ordered it off Amazon, but my friend offered to paint it for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, it has a little bit more meaning because she made it for me rather than me just ordering it.
Gerbil.
Oh, you're back from your underway.
Yeah. I got a puppy.
Hey, how many animals do you have now?
4. It's a trial. So his original family needed to rehome him, so I said we would take him. And we're gonna see how the cats like him. It's only been a couple days.
We'll
We
see
just
how the
got him
dog also
fried.
likes him as he grows older too.
What?
So see how like the dog acts as he grows older too.
I mean, the dog already likes the cats. Whenever he sees him, he smiles.
That's good.
And looks really happy, and he's just like, doesn't really care about him, to be quite honest. I'm gonna go say hi to Sam and Kyle before they go to bed, because they're on the East Coast. So I'll talk to you in a bit.
Okay. That's funny, Splax.
Blah. Apparently, the current speedrun world record for Minecraft is 14 minutes and 36 seconds.
Have you seen set speed glitchless though? Like how fast that is?
That's like 2.5 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah. Like that's
Fucking absurd.
fucking ridiculous. Well, you know they eventually use seed finding to find a fully like lit portal, right? With all the other stuff nearby. Like they found the perfect seed.
Yeah. A seed that only exists on Java, not Bedrock.
Get fucked, Bedrock.
I'm
gonna be submitting
because Bedrock uses a different seed generator that only has like 4 billion possible seeds.
How many does this one have?
A lot more. I'll look up.
I was gonna see. I'll just look it up. See what we get.
Minecraft seeds. Yeah, a fully lit portal is 1 in a trillion chance.
Okay. So
basically what I'm saying is that we'll probably see it in Dream's next run.
I feel like that.
So seeds are not compatible across Java and Bedrock editions. If you use the same seed, it'll give different results on each edition.
Just because of the difference of the generators.
Yeah, they work different.
So wait, what? How many possible seeds are in Java?
So, if you choose the seed, and the seed you choose contains characters other than numbers, or is greater than or equal to 20 characters in length, then Java's hash function is used to generate a number seed, and this restricts Minecraft to a subset of the possible worlds to only 4 billion, because this hash function stores its result as an int. Let's see. Number seeds, or just like a random seed, those must be used to access the full set of possible worlds of 2 to the 64, although there are only 2 to the 48 meaningful seeds because Java's random uses 48 bits of the seed.
Yeah. It's 2 to the 64th? Holy shit. That's like 9 quintillion seeds? Oh
18.
Oh yeah, fuck, yeah. That's not signed. Holy
Yeah.
shit, that's a lot of seeds.
2 to the 48 is still really fucking big. It's in the trillions, I think.
Yeah, you're probably right on that one. Well.
Let's see. Wolfram Alpha, 281 trillion.
Okay. Yep. That's a lot of seeds. Aren't there like a few billion broken seeds?
Yeah, so first, Bedrock only has about 4 billion possible worlds, no matter whether strings or numbers or random seed is used. And this is because Bedrock Edition uses a 32-bit variant of the Mersenne Twister pseudo-random number generator, which only accepts 32-bit seeds.
Okay, so they're restricted to being 32-bit.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. If it's 32-bit, then wouldn't they be restricted to like 4 billion seeds?
That's exactly what I said.
Oh, okay, I thought they were restricted to 400, my bad.
No.
That's a significant, like, drop.
So Bedrock Edition uses a different random number generator than Java, and this random number generator only accepts 32-bit integers, so it's only 4 billion possible seeds. Although, with Java, you also only get 4 billion possible seeds if you try to choose a specific seed, because the algorithm that converts like your string into a random number uses 32-bit integers.
I mean, you could resolve that by making it 64-bit.
Yeah. Like, it could be resolved, but it's not. Because they don't care enough.
Does that mean that there are some seeds you can generate randomly that you could never replicate by entering?
Yes. In fact, most seeds that you generate randomly, you could not replicate by typing in a specific seed.
That sucks.
Correction. That's only for seeds with characters in them. If you just put numbers in, then you'll use that number as the seed.
Yeah, because you can get the numerical seed from within the world.
Yeah.
And then just copy that in.
So in Java Edition, the numeric entry for Minecraft seeds does not allow the number 0, as the game interprets 0 as a character, hashing it to a different value. However, by using a text seed, which the Java hash function happens to return 0 with, the 0 seed can still be used. And
you could also manually create one in the level data file.
Yeah.
You could generate
it gives some examples, like
change it to 0 and then delete the chunks.
Kurtjmac organize pollinating sandboxes. Little Jungle, Small Skeleton, and Drumwood Boulderhead.
Those are all seeds that equal 0.
Yeah.
So what is a seed that is 0? What does that look like?
Let's see.
Because that's gotta fuck with a lot of the math functions.
Yeah, so if I'm reading this correctly, using a 0 seed creates one of those really weird glitched worlds where infinite arrays of caves and other structures generate.
Yeah, because it would just generate all the chunk seeds the same. I'd imagine it's also probably fucked up the biome map too.
Yeah.
I think I might experiment with this after I'm done with this.
But yeah, seeds are equivalent to each other, modulo 2 to the 48, because Java only uses the first 48 bits of the seed.
Yeah, I do know about that.
Although I think some things like structures still generate differently.
They probably use the remaining 16 bits.
Yeah.
If I had to guess. Computers are interesting, or at least programs, the way they use numbers. I'm gonna, for shits and giggles, after I'm done with this today, I'm gonna generate a world with seed 0.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so some seeds return 0 in the internal code, causing infinite arrays of caves and other structures to generate. Fun little Easter egg. And this is really, really freaky. I'll DM you an example of what this looks like from the wiki.
Yeah, I've seen that before. It's very strange looking.
Mm-hmm.
What's interesting is if you can get a ravine to generate side by side, and you can cut a hole all the way through the world.
Yeah.
All the way out to the edge of the world. It would just be air. And that's kind of weird.
Oh.
Huh?
So third place on the leaderboards for Random Seed Glitch List 116 was just verified a few days ago. 1544. And this guy in particular uses a very risky strategy that does pay off if you can pull it off.
You said it was set or random seed glitches?
Hmm?
Was it set or random?
Random.
Random is more interesting, in my opinion.
Yeah. The set seed is so insanely optimized that there's probably not going to be any more improvements there.
Yeah, random seed, it's just luck. And I kind of like that factor because you never know what's going to happen during the run.
Mm-hmm. So, what this guy does is he finds an ocean monument and he digs into the center to get the gold.
What the fuck? How does he deal with the Elder Guardian's mining fatigue?
He just avoids it.
That's like a radius effect. How does he do that? That's impressive.
Alright, here, I'll send you the video. You can see what he does. Also, he gets, like, so fucking lucky, and he completely bypasses, like, the need to, like, find the stronghold through Ender Eyes, because he just happens to stumble upon it in the ocean.
That's amazing.
He still has to go into the Nether to get Ender Eyes for the portal, but that's insane. He uses all of the lava in the portal room, the end portal room, to build himself a nether portal.
Alright, that's pretty good. Fun fact about bacon. It's healthier than crystal meth.
Yeah, random seed is, like, the most interesting category, but it's also the most luck-based. Like, literally the only difference between, like, the 25-minute runs and the 15-minute runs is how good their seed was.
Yeah.
And of course, at the very bottom, you've got someone who did a 21-hour run.
Why?
Well, he wanted to do a 24-hour run, but he couldn't keep going all the way, so he stopped at 21.
Like a single seed?
Yeah.
Why? Was he doing like low percent or something?
No, he just wanted to do, like, the longest speed run by going for 24 hours.
Have you heard of low percent as a speedrunning category?
I think so.
Yeah, where you try to beat the game by collecting the least amount of items.
Mm-hmm.
So I was watching a video about the low percent speedrunning category for Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. And do you want to know what they do for that?
What?
the best run is almost 25 hours. And
What the fuck?
so low percent's an interesting category because if you have a longer run but you use less items, that run is better.
Mm-hmm.
So the 17 hours of this 25-hour low percent speed run is literally just Link holding rupees.
That's stupid.
The reason for this is there's a glitch with the idling animation, and there's a frame that misses at the end. So very slowly his positioning changes. And
Oh my
when
god.
he's in his state, the collision checks are gone. So he can just go through important objects using that.
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's 17 hours of just staring at rupees. Like, that's really fucking stupid, but I love that exists.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
It's almost as like, yeah, I mean, like, the 0-8 press, like, challenges in fucking Mario 64 is such a specialized category.
Yeah.
Like, I absolutely love how ridiculous that premise is. Oh, we're just gonna beat the game by not pressing the 8 button. We're just gonna stare at this wall for a few days to build up speed. Or, you know, standing on that one platform and Bowser.
Most of the truly ridiculous strategies are TAS only, but you can actually get a pretty low A press count in real time. I think the record holder for that did it in like 30 A presses, maybe 25.
That's pretty good.
And it took him 5 hours.
I do like that. They're like, oh yeah, you can get rid of one of the A presses by standing on this platform until it rises up into the sky.
Mm-hmm. Or just punching into the air for 40 minutes. And then becoming a helicopter.
Yeah, that too. I found a dungeon.
Ooh.
I got some iron. Anything else? Nope. Looks like that's it. Alright, I'm out. I like how the appeal now of the enchanted golden apples in the modern version is the banner pattern you get from it.
Oh, yeah.
Because once you make the banner pattern once you're good, you just copy it over and over again.
Alright, I have to save scum because I'm a dumbass.
Oh no.
I forgot to check whether I could embrace the Renaissance before I took a military tech. Because, like, I just needed to take a few more loans and I'd be able to embrace it. I didn't realize it had already spread to enough of my provinces that I was able to embrace it. Oh, I can't believe Joko only wants Kaz and Maggie. Are we not good enough?
No, guess not.
Oh shit.
What?
There are now 3 runs in the 1.16 all advancement speed run.
All advancement speed.
Someone beat Illumina's run by 1 hour.
My god. You know something I've wanted to do?
What?
Is hardcore mode trying to get all the achievements.
Yeah.
That seems like it'd be quite the challenge to pull off.
And you'd have to be a little bit more careful than usual, but I don't think it'd be that hard for an experienced Minecraft player like you.
As a Minecraft boomer myself. No, but I also had the even better idea of playing with UHC mode.
Oh my god.
Yeah, for a truly sadistic challenge. Oh yeah, so one interesting thing that I liked, and this comes from, I think, a video that, like, Fundy did, where he made, like, one of those custom difficulties. It would be horrible in practice, but it's an interesting concept, is when the phantoms spawn on you, they slowly grow bigger until they reach like the max size, then they split into more phantoms.
Yeah.
Like, that would be horrible as in terms of actual gameplay, but it's an interesting like concept as like as a mechanic.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Now I only have to pay $6.55 instead of $9.55 points.
Nice.
Nice. What's colonialism looking like? The Ottomans have just embraced it. But my vassal Iraq borders the Ottomans, but I do not dare get a border with the Ottomans directly.
That's a dangerous thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
There's sheep everywhere. I'm still very impressed by my ability to continually do this. I thought I would have given up a long time ago.
Well, now you can't give up.
Why? Just because of dumb and other people?
Because you've already gotten so far.
That it would be a waste not to.
Yeah. And also because of Dumb and the other people you've met.
Yeah. It's definitely good because that's like an encouraging thing. Alright, I'll be back in about 20 minutes. I'm gonna go to the store and grab food. Because there's,
Alright.
there's food that I want to grab. Hello, Splax.
Don't ping me, you bitch. Never ping me again, idiot.
Who was it that said that originally?
I don't remember, but someone said it to Sci-Fi, and it became a meme.
That sounds about right.
You're rebranding that group?
Yeah, of course. I think it makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Splax, that thing is unironically real.
Mm-hmm.
What planet am I on?
I mean, I can't be 100% certain that it's not satire, but I'm pretty sure it's real. Because, you know, Twitter exists in, like, an entirely different universe.
Can I just say how much I hate the word neurotypical? It's so stupid.
Yeah, I don't know who the hell comes up with these words.
I guess it's meant to get rid of the stigma of normal. But it doesn't do anything.
It's literally just a longer way of saying the same thing.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with saying, like, normal, not normal. It's just creating new words for no reason.
Or using more complex words to make yourself feel better about yourself.
Yeah. So yeah, I am similarly surprised that Maggie did not complain about Com rejoining the bungalow.
I am very surprised. I was expecting it almost.
So I was expecting her to fucking get mad at us again, but no.
I think you, me, and Com should start doing. You, me, Com, and Spam should start doing some bridges again.
Mm-hmm.
We should do like every month. We just do a day where all we do is play bridges and troll people.
That'd be fucking amazing.
Oh yeah. You know what?
I'm just informing Dumb of the changes we made to your Discord.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Look at what I did.
I was like, wow, he made like a change log. I was like, wait a minute, this is a shitpost.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I don't write change logs.
I decided to repost the not gonna be active on Discord tonight. Copy pasta and spam again.
Mm-hmm.
We can just think of the Tesseract as a dark period in our lives. Com said this is the first major split we've had ever since the PMC group left, which I take it was sometime in 2017, before the migration from TeamSpeak to Discord.
Yeah, I guess so. I never thought we'd be the ones doing the splitting, but here we are.
And we didn't start this.
Well, okay, we didn't start it, but I didn't think we'd be the ones to split off.
You didn't think we'd follow through with it?
Because, like, over all these years, we've always stuck with, like, the main TeamSpeak community, even as, like, a bunch of other people splintered off and formed their own little groups. But now we finally become one of the splinters.
Yeah, we're officially a rebel cell from the Tesseract.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it 4 days into the bungalow before it was called the bungalow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the earliest screenshot I've got of this server. Back when we were Fig's Fuck House.
I mean, I'm sure you understand my reasoning for not wanting it to be Fig's Fuck House.
What, is it an inappropriate name?
No, not that. I just didn't want to make the server about me.
Oh, yeah.
That's why this one's called the Fig Court. because it makes sense.
Dear Loyalists, if Northern Ireland is British, how come it's called Northern Ireland? Ben O. Shapiro, Turning Point IRA.
Turning Point IRA!
It's not just Ben Shapiro, it's Ben O. Shapiro.
That's really good.
Gotta make it more Irish. Ben O. Shapiro of Turning Point IRA.
Alex Jones' political compass. What? If you ever catch me wearing swastika shoes, that's when you shoot me. Alex Jones is just all over the spectrum.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what the fuck he's doing in that top left picture. I think he's supposed to be, like, angrily screaming, but it looks like he's fucking nutting while he's naked.
You hit a speed bump near the playground, and remember there is no speed bump.
Oh. You know that meme format where it's like two really muscular guys shaking hands?
Yeah.
Imperial Japan and Chinese government not recognizing crimes against Chinese people.
Wait, say that again?
It's Imperial Japan and the Chinese government, both not recognizing crimes against Chinese people.
Just post that here real quick.
Luftwaffe.
Luftwaffe. Pretty good.
I don't know what the fuck is happening in this one.
Enjoy this image that I found at some point.
Oh my god. Okay, this one is also going in discussion channel because it's too edgy for edgy memes.
I like that. like how discussion channels become where we post the edgiest things we find.
Mm-hmm. Could honestly just rename it to edgiest memes and it'd be accurate.
I still think discussion channel is accurate.
Yeah, it works better.
I like how that's the original general chat just hiding away.
Mm-hmm. Nobody knows but us. Okay, Fig, I think you're gonna like this one. It's gonna go in normal memes.
Oh, that's not good. You know what's a
Each
good...
quadrant's favorite lightsaber duel.
You know what's a good meme when you have to, like, consider who you should send it to?
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing about me that you already know, is that I'll receive any meme. No matter how fucked up it is, and I'll laugh.
Yeah, well, I chose this meme specifically because I know you're into Star Wars.
Yeah!
So this is each quadrant's favorite lightsaber duel. Notice how there's none from the Disney movies.
Yep. You know, it kind of sucks because Wi-Fi was the primary person I would, like, send Star Wars memes to and receive from.
Mm-hmm.
And now that doesn't happen anymore.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, I'll find really funny Star Wars memes and I'm like, oh, wait. No one's gonna get this.
Yeah.
Except for maybe like Arcus or Kaz, but Wi-Fi understood them to a really good degree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really ever think that we'd be in our own separate community now.
It's funny how quickly things can change.
Yeah, I mean, this server evolved very rapidly from when we created it. It only took like, what, 3 weeks?
Honestly, if setting up your own TeamSpeak server was as easy as setting up your own Discord server was, we probably would have splintered off when they banned Toby.
I forgot they banned Toby, honestly. Yeah. It's not like Skype where you could just fork the call and make another one.
Yeah.
The Skype group splintered very quickly.
I don't even remember why they banned Toby, but I know that Toby was banned from the TeamSpeak for a little bit before they decided to unban him.
Were we understandably upset about it?
Of course. We love Toby.
We here at the bungalow love Toby.
Well, we used to love Toby. I don't know if I can respect him anymore now that he's actually gotten a life.
Yeah, what a fucking idiot. One moment. Hello.
Hello.
You know, I really like the spot I put this in, my desk.
Mm-hmm.
I
It's
like
a good
being-
spot.
Yeah, I like being at my living room. I'm right by my front door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, after we decided on the bungalow as the name and then got the icon, it became more like a permanent place.
Yeah.
It's weird how, like, those two little things made it seem more like a permanent server.
Mm-hmm.
Because we stopped changing the icon and the name.
Yeah. Yeah, originally it was gonna be like a temporary thing until you were unbanned from the Tesseract, but as time went on, we just didn't need to go back.
Yeah. We just started copying some of the structures from the Tesseract.
Yeah.
We already had.
We're like the Tesseract, but better.
I like the thing where, like, return to form.
Yeah, we're returning to what the Tesseract used to be, like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
All right.
But question though,
Yeah.
is what caused it to change?
Well, I don't think you can really pin it down to any one specific reason, but it was a very gradual thing over time as kind of new people got added in that were different from the old people, and a lot of old people left. But I think one of the biggest things is the gazebo happened, and that changed Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Because once the gazebo actually became kind of like a big thing, he was always in the mentality of like, oh, I'm always with random jimmies and I have to think about like how I'm gonna moderate when I'm in a voice channel. But you don't need that mentality when you're with your friends.
Nope. Shit.
And
you know, I hope that doesn't happen to me.
I don't think it will. I think like having a streaming Discord is like very different from actually running a game server.
Yeah. But he would still have to deal with people within the Discord, like, you know, Lunar being a like Lunar being a dumbass.
Yeah.
I mean, I can already devolve most of the moderating to other people.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like the gazebo changed Wi-Fi, and he was constantly trying to impose like his gazebo vision of the community onto the Tesseract where it really didn't fit. And it wasn't until after the whole Choco shitstorm that he realized, oh wait, maybe this wasn't the right thing to do. But at that point, it was too late.
Yeah, the die had already been cast, as it were. They probably did the same thing to Kothar.
Yeah. I mean, Kothar and Tomlo already had a dislike for the TeamSpeak, and I think that probably influenced Wi-Fi as well.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Like, they would constantly talk to Wi-Fi about all the things they hated about the TeamSpeak community, and even as he still liked being around us, he probably agreed with them. And I guess he saw himself as, like, the force to change the community from within.
It's hard to really know without directly talking to him, but, you know, that won't happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's really all just speculation, but just going off of what Com said, it sounds like Wi-Fi did actually regret somewhat, like, forcing through by far the most controversial moderation decision ever made on the Tesseract. But it was only after he realized the shit he had caused that he was like, oh wait, maybe this wasn't the right thing to do. But by then it was too late and he had already burned the bridges.
To publicly slander somebody who'd been part of the community for over 6 years.
Yeah. And also to just use, like, one person being like a shithead and just like take advantage of that situation to force through a bunch of unrelated moderation decisions.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that was what surprised me more than the wording of the banning was that.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't expecting that at all. So I wonder without us there if the Tesseract will slowly fizzle out. Or if
I think it will.
Alive. You think it will?
I mean, I don't think it'll ever truly completely die because they'll find new people to replace the people that leave, but it's definitely going to be less active.
I would say, I don't know if this is like, selfish or self-centered, but I'm like one of the biggest contributors to organizing community stuff.
I mean, after what they did to you, I completely understand just wanting them to die.
Well, I just don't really care either way. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I don't know, like... Even if Wi-Fi does regret on some level what he did, like, he still did it, he can't change it, he burned those bridges, and we've got each other blocked, so we couldn't talk to each other even if we wanted to.
Precisely. And it's not like I went to a completely different community with people I don't know. A group of us just left, and we already all knew each other. And we were all fed up for the same reasons. Which is why there's those people in the discussion channel.
Yeah.
Because we all, even though we have pretty diverse, thought ranges, we're all, respectable people.
Yeah. Most importantly, we can all shitpost about anything without getting offended.
I love it. I do like how this is slightly gay, but I like how because of that we became better friends again.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so there was one positive out of this. Because for months I've just been super annoyed with you because of what you would do as like a mod on that server.
Yeah.
But I was always in the impression it's not really that important, so it doesn't really fucking matter.
Yeah.
And it was only after you got fucking kicked to the curb I was like, whoa, that's not very good.
Yeah. Even though I agreed with them in the past, I didn't agree with them enough now. I wasn't good enough for them, and so they kicked me off. Well, it wasn't even really, all of them that wanted me gone. I mean, on some level, I'm sure that, Arcus and Com didn't really care that much for me, and they would have happily gotten rid of me if they had an excuse to, but it was absolutely Wi-Fi's idea, and Wi-Fi that pushed for it.
Yeah, that's why I blocked him, because I identified him as the sole reason why I was removed.
Yeah.
I also, blocked her because of her, pretentious, statements towards me. I'm like, that's kind of fucked up, man.
Yeah.
It could have been her being, I guess, outwardly approachable.
Mm-hmm.
Or, trying to, reach out to make sure I was okay. But, that's not how you would word something like that.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, Curve was still very directly involved, even if it was, mostly Wi-Fi and Kothar's idea. And
yeah, I like that you.
She also just has, a very annoying and contrarian personality.
Yeah. Another thing I can identify is the hyper-politicization that happened there with the people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because over the past, like, 3-4 years, more and more people have become politically active, or at least aware.
Yeah.
And, yeah, you saw what happened.
Yeah, when we were all teenagers, none of us were paying attention to politics, but
yeah,
as we kind of came of voting age, and also just Trump specifically makes everyone pay attention to politics.
Yeah, you kind of escape it.
Trump made everything political.
Yep, unfortunately. I've seen it ruin friendships and, you know, relationships with family members. It sucks.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the primary reasons I just hate politics.
Yeah.
As important as to an extent as it is, it just brings out the worst in everyone.
Politics is important, but people take it way too seriously, and they don't realize that
It should be left.
we're the spectators as far as like real politics is concerned. The politicians are the ones who do like all the actual politicking. We're just the spectators.
The most we do is vote them in.
Like, even though we technically have a say by voting, like your individual vote does not matter at all.
Yeah, it would matter more.
It's only as like a collective that people's votes matter.
It would matter more if your vote wasn't, if there was less people in the country.
Yeah.
I think that's just the nature of a democracy, or rather a republic, just getting really large in terms of
But
population.
yeah, like some people think that like politics is everything, and your political views define like who you are as a person.
Which,
and
to an extent, they might like to like your moral views, maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
think
your
that's
core
strange.
worldview does influence like your political views, but you could still be a good person and have abhorrent political views.
Yeah.
At least abhorrent from your perspective.
Yeah. Well, I think we can all agree that Nazis are bad.
Yes, Nazis are bad. But like
it's like the one asterisk.
You could still be like a good person otherwise, even if you do unironically agree with that Dennis Prager video about Israel.
What?
Do you not remember that that fucking Dennis Prager meme video where like
Oh yeah.
young children want to destroy Israel?
I love the Dennis Prager reloaded memes. Those are so good.
Like I saw, like I'm pretty sure I posted this in the discussion channel when I saw it, but like I saw an absolutely insane, like a CNN article that was like some guy who was his family like blocked him on social media because he kept making everything about Trump. And then he posted this like absolutely insane, smug and condescending article in CNN where he was like, I was right all along and I'm not going to communicate with you until you apologize to me and say that I was right.
You reminded me of like, so I've got relatives that fall on both sides
Yeah.
politically, and I've got relatives that will just post things and basically just bait the other sides in.
Mm-hmm.
And me and my immediate family, we're very centrist, which, I guess thanks to my dad for raising me that way. But
Yeah.
because of that, we're usually just spectating on the sides. We're like, okay, you guys are being stupid.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to just, literally say a smug centrist meme there.
Yeah. I'm an enlightened centrist. I always choose the middle position between two extremes.
No matter what.
Some people say the sky is blue, some people say the sky is green, I say the sky is orange.
Thanks, Flex. Like, I definitely enjoy, like, making fun of my own political views. Like,
Yeah.
Tom's joke with me being a librarian. Or the old joke of me being afraid of roads.
Yeah.
Like, it's objectively funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just a logical extension of some of the more extreme portions of, like,
Yeah.
my self-identified tag as libertarian.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I I generally lean left, but I do try to like actually see what the other side thinks and not just like repeat straw men about what people on the left think people on the right think.
Yeah, I do the same things. Like I generally lean right, and then I'll, you know.
Like if you only looked at like left-wing echo chambers, you'd think that like Donald Trump literally wants to genocide minorities.
You think he doesn't?
Wait, shit, he doesn't? I don't know. I'm not supporting this guy anymore.
Well, why the fuck did I vote for him?
Yeah.
I didn't even vote. That's the best part. Yeah, like back to the original topic before we got into this political tangent. Like it's definitely a shame what happened to the Tesseract overall.
Yeah.
I definitely think another like significant person contributing to like the more PC nature has been Beanie. Like without like consciously that happening. Like that's just what's happened since like the early part of the year.
Yeah. They're scared of offending Beanie, and people also don't want to get hounded by Spy.
Yeah.
And so, like, left-wing views are just, like, assumed to be the default, because if you express anything contrary, then people will hound you.
And by people, you mean Spy.
Yes.
And possibly Wi-Fi.
Okay, I found the video I was talking about.
Do I have to watch this now?
What?
Dennis Prager gets annoyed at Israel converts to communism!
Yeah, it's a good video.
That thumbnail's good. Yeah, like, honestly, like, for months, I never... Like, not even months. Yeah, for a while, like, I wasn't really ever posting in main chat.
Yeah.
On the Tesseract. I was literally just putting things in Minecraft because I was there to play video games and stat.
Yeah.
Or whatever other things, and just sit in voice channels and talk to people there because that's where I hung out.
Yeah.
Also, I'm still like amazed by the amount of clips that Kothar had made of this, the streams.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that until I looked at like what all of your clips were.
Yeah, I deleted all of those from those two streams.
Yeah, Kothar was making a bunch of clips and feeding them to Wi-Fi.
I mean, we can only presume, but yeah, that's definitely what he was
Mm-hmm.
doing. Like, as soon as you told me
well,
that...
he was feeding them to Wi-Fi, so Wi-Fi could show them to the other mods as evidence.
Yeah,
like,
the bottom one was...
As shitty as it is, the weird thing to me is, like, I don't even understand what's supposed to be bad in most of those clips. He made, like 15 clips, and there was, like, 2 of them that actually had things that could be considered bad.
Yeah, I feel like it was just done to... Maybe he was trying to catch things that were slightly out of context.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know.
Like, he was definitely trying to catch things that would sound bad out of context, but even taking, like, those clips out of context, I don't even understand what was supposed to be bad in most of them.
Yeah, I don't know either. Like, I definitely, like, obviously the first one I saw was Kevin calling us a bunch of fags.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay, yeah, that's bad out of context. I think we were just watching him paint chests is what we were doing.
Yeah.
And then I guess the second one was Joko being stupid.
Yeah.
It's just auditory.
And, like, the Kevin one, it does sound kind of bad out of context, but also, like, all of us in the channel were okay with it. We didn't care. We weren't offended, so what's the big deal?
Yeah, it was just the people snooping. You should ban the trio from the streams.
I don't think they even have any reason to watch anymore, but I guess I could.
Do it for spite.
Alright.
What would I do? Even if they log out and watch it, they'll still won't be able to clip using their account.
Yeah.
We're permanently doing it. Permanently sealing the bridge. Sealing the bridge. Burning the bridge?
Yeah.
Cutting the bridge. Oh, and then that other server I was in with a lot of the Brits. Like, I didn't really say anything in there for like a couple days, and then I just kind of like silently left.
Yeah.
And Com said that they were. He said we were all basically waiting to see what you would do or say. Well, I didn't really do or say anything. Ooh, fuck! I just fell.
Nice.
Yeah, and he told me that like a couple of them were like occasionally snooping my streams. It's just like, man, how shitty do you guys have to be to do that?
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, like, it's pretty trivial to just make, like, an alternate account with some stupid name, but we're banning him anyway out of spite.
Yeah. It's for shits and giggles. Does this mean they're also banned from the Discord as well?
Well, you can't preemptively ban someone before they join, but if they ever do join, then I'll ban them.
Yeah, alright, that works. I think
I don't know why they would want to join, but if they ever do join for some reason, then I'll just ban them.
They might, especially if like the hype starts building back up, or if the hype starts building up for this. As I approach the Farlands. Because I'm just preparing for that inevitability. There's a fucking lava lake down there. And thankfully, all of this conversation will be lost in the depths of one of these recordings. No one will ever find it.
Yeah.
I think a while after, like a few days after, or a couple weeks maybe, I unfollowed Wi-Fi on Twitter and then blocked him on Twitter. And then a couple days ago, I still had his number on my phone, so I removed the contact and blocked the number.
Just to make sure he doesn't have any way to contact you.
Absolutely zero way to contact me. He's the first person I've done that to, and that's pretty impressive for 23 years, honestly.
I only have him blocked on Discord, so I mean he doesn't have my phone number. He doesn't have my Twitter that I never use anyway. But
did I have your phone number at one point?
Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa!
Well,
what the fuck?
That's a big cactus.
Yeah, you can see that, right?
Yeah.
That's gotta be at least 6, right? Maybe
that looks like 6.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow, only 5? I thought for sure that'd be 6.
Wow. Still got another picture of a tall cactus. This is the perfect music for it too. Praise be, Mr. Cactus.
Yeah. I don't have Wi-Fi blocked on Skype, so he technically could still contact me through Skype if he really wanted to.
I don't see him doing that.
I don't know why the hell he would want to do that.
Yeah, it's not really. I don't see him doing that at all.
I think he already expressed his disinterest in contacting me when he quietly unfriended me on Discord.
And removed himself from those groups.
Yeah.
I should wait. So wait.
He actually didn't leave the groups until later, but yeah, like he
How does the block
He just
function-
quietly unfriended me on Discord, and that's when I was like, fuck it, I'm blocking him.
How does the block function work in Minecraft? Is that universal? Like, you'll never see messages from that specific player, like, wherever you go within the game?
I don't actually know, but
Alright.
that's only a thing in like 1.16.4 and above.
Alright, if that's the case, I know exactly what I'm gonna do on the 1.17 server. It's just... Imagine getting
Why
blocked
would
on
you
Minecraft.
block him when you're never going to be on the same server as him?
The gazebo? Imagine block... Oh, yeah, well, the function would apply there anyways.
The
But
gazebo's always going to be on 1.8.
Imagine blocking somebody in Minecraft.
Yeah.
That's really funny when you think about it. I'm not gonna stop walking.
They did like briefly mess around with the possibility of supporting later versions in addition to 1.8, but they ultimately decided it was just too much work for not enough benefit.
Yeah, I think 1.9 definitely killed the possibility of PvP becoming like
It's
anything,
like,
anything more than it is.
why go through all the work of maintaining multiple versions of the game when you could just maintain
stable-
one version and tell people use 1.8?
Well, more importantly, it's a stable codebase.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to constantly rewrite things as the versions update.
Yeah, like if you want to always support the latest version, then you're gonna have to go through a ton of work of updating every time Mojang updates.
Which, I mean, given their... I guess it's pretty frequent for a short time, and then it goes back to being a long period.
Mm-hmm. And thankfully, updates aren't that frequent, but it takes like a few days to a few weeks for Spigot to get updated, and then they have to make sure that nothing that they already have broke in the new version.
Yeah.
And if something did break, then they have to fix it.
By the time I'm done with this, the 1.17 Spigot should be out, so I don't have to wait for that. I just gotta directly upload it to the server.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do a complete wipe for the server as well.
Yeah. You should save the current world and put it up for download somewhere.
Oh, I absolutely am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have a copy of that world in my single player so I can reference the farms.
Mm-hmm.
Zora, what do you mean you refuse to follow me? You did that yesterday. You've already done it. Misclick? Okay. Sure. Did you actually? Fucking harlot. I'm at 39 now. Wow. Is the Discord link not in my profile? At least not on mobile, it isn't. But Zora, if I don't have followers, how am I supposed to get social gratification? How am I supposed to validate myself? that's not the solution to... That's not the solution to everything. No.
Yeah, I was watching the Dennis Prager video. It's so good.
The left wants to take your penis.
Nothing gives young Americans purpose like sending waves of suicide bombers into Israel.
Ah, you're scaring me. No, I'll do a chair reveal at 1,000 followers, obviously. Did you see Dump's handwriting review? Like, how bad it is?
Yeah.
Like, it looks like mine when I was a kid. No, absolutely not, Zora. Fun fact, Zora had me accidentally blocked for some reason.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't really know how she managed to do that, but, you know, good job.
How do you accidentally block some?
Anything's possible when you're retarded.
True. It's like the very early days of the Tesseract, when Arcus couldn't join for months and nobody knew why, because Spammo accidentally banned him once as a joke and then forgot about it. And it took them months to figure out that he was banned.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good. Bro, I accidentally have people muted constantly. How do you accidentally... I guess I can understand that.
I don't think it was, like, accidental, but, like, they banned Arcus as a joke, and then they just forgot about it. And they completely forgot that they had banned him, and it somehow took them months to figure out that he was banned, and that's why he couldn't join.
Yeah.
I think now when you try to join, it says, like, oh, you're banned, and that's why you can't join. But at the time, it would have just said invalid invite.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty true. I liked how when he unbanned me from the Tesseract, he sent me an invite. I'm like, that doesn't work. He's like, oh yeah, I didn't actually unban you yet. I'm like, come on, man. I like how I rejoined the server, and then I said maybe 2 things, and then left again.
Yeah.
Well, left for the first time.
There just wasn't any point to staying.
Absolutely fucking not. I'm far, far better off without that place.
It's a shithole, and there's no reason to go back. It's one of those shithole countries Trump was talking about.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. That's good. Man, there's pigs spawning. What the fuck? Thanks for your meat, Mr. Pig. I like how you'll still hear sounds from animals after they're dead.
Spooky.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Weird champ.
Mm-hmm.
At my funeral, take the bouquet off my casket and throw it into the crowd to see who's next.
Alright, this one is going in edgy memes.
Oh boy.
The Santa political compass.
How? Oh, how is this gonna be edgy? Okay, well, there's Karl Marx, Revolution Santa, Genocide Santa, Bread Santa, and Mall Santa. Okay. Christmas elf workers rise up. I give coal to kids who match its color. Oh no. Distribute the toys equally. I like that.
Kids sit on my lap and I get paid for it. A Stephen Hawking's pro wheelchair.
Oh, I can't wait for my fucking chair to get here. I hate sitting in this stupid thing. At least the desk is comfortable. Nice and spacious. Gesundheit. Peak Tesseract was when Mesre was involved and things were chaotic.
Oh yeah.
She was on the server for like over a year, wasn't she?
Yeah. I still have this meme lying around.
Run as administrator. Those are timeless.
And I've got this other one which has a meme within a meme.
Oh god. Well, that hasn't aged very well.
Yeah.
I like the Obama Discord.
Obama Discord is...
It's simplistic, but it works.
I just got an inspiration for a new meme based on an old one I had lying around on my computer.
Yeah? You gonna drop the meme or what?
Well, I need to make it first.
Okay.
Need to find a site that has this meme template.
Nope, those are pigs. Gotta love Splax recycling your memes like that. Good for the environment.
Alright, look in the discussion channel.
Oh god, how edgy is this? Let's put it in there. Oh, that's a good one. I'm just gonna save this one. Yo, dude, when Kevin was making all those Punishment Matrix memes, those were fucking fire.
Yeah.
I think my favorite one is the one with Chucky randomly in it.
Yeah.
The first one was a simple edit by including CBT in a second row at the bottom.
I have a meme where it's just like the it's EU4, but Donald Trump is building a colony.
Oh no! Wait,
And that's the punishment matrix.
Is there an
What?
Is there an EU4? Is there an EU4 political compass meme?
There probably is.
I do remember you made one that was yes gay. There's one about Milan like insulting Byzantium or something.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, you're gonna hate me for this one.
Like Zoink Scoob.
Zoink. Oh, Mira posted some cat pictures.
Yeah! Cat pictures. Dude, that cat is adorable.
Absolutely. Her cats are really cute.
Aww. I was just staring under the blanket like, the fuck is this? Alright, now that I've made a meme out of that. Do you like what I put in our new edgiest memes channel?
Yeah. So this meme is like 4 people holding hands. American auth left, American auth right, American lib left, American lib right. All not giving a fuck about European politics or their opinions.
Do you think that we should eventually allow Joko in here?
No.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. I've been on the fence about it.
Kevin's okay, but I don't think we should let Joko in.
He's a little too unpredictable.
Not just because he was, like, hit in the head with a hammer by Kevin as a child, but
No, he's
also because I
whacked by
think...
Kevin.
Yeah. I think probably, like, if a few of the Tesseract people would just leave out of protest.
We could have a splinter within the splinter community.
Hell yeah.
It's called nuclear decay blacks.
Mm-hmm.
Why
Okay,
don't
but
you
what element are we?
Radium.
Mmm.
Why did the original Skype group split? You know, I guess the,
I don't know exactly which split you're talking about, but there was a split when, like, some of us moved to TeamSpeak, and then the
Yeah.
rest moved to Mumble.
Yeah. I think Sadden's gaming server is, like, I guess the closest you can get to that original incarnation continuing. I don't know if you're on that Discord or not.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I usually just lurk in there. Mostly it's like
I could join and lurk, but I would just lurk. I
Yeah,
haven't talked to any of those people in years.
I know. I'm mostly there in case I ever like want to talk to Sadden or to anybody else from the old times.
Yeah.
I think I randomly pinged him like yesterday saying I love you.
Nice.
I occasionally go in and like speak to him. It's mostly I can talk to old people, old friends.
Mm-hmm.
You and Arcus have been the people I've been friends with the longest.
Yeah. And I'm glad Arcus is still stuck with us through all of this.
Through the many different shifts.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing is, you can't say the Tesseract will ever die because it won't, the server won't ever be deleted, it'll just fade away.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the server will never truly die, but the Tesseract today is very different from the Tesseract 3 years ago, both in terms of like the culture of the server and who makes it up.
Yep.
And I'm sure the Tesseract 3 years from now will be very different from the Tesseract of today.
Yeah. Be a completely unrecognizable location. On the plus side, wherever I go, I always have those servers to bring with me.
It's technically still the Tesseract because the brand lives on even as all of the original people leave and move on.
Yeah. It's kind of like...
Kind of like Yes.
Oh, Yes? Oh, the band?
Yeah. Even though none of the original members are in the band anymore, they still play and tour as Yes.
Yeah. The brand itself is separate from the people.
And also, like, Yes is just, like, constantly changing their lineup. They've had, like, at least 30 different members over the decades.
And I think another good example is actually this game. Like,
Mm-hmm.
in terms of its team. Like,
Yeah.
it's still Minecraft, but the Minecraft development team in beta 1.7.3 is completely different from today's.
In beta, it was literally, like, just Notch.
Yeah.
When they were preparing for release, I think he brought on Jeb and a couple other people, but for a long time, it was literally just Notch. And he just got lucky that his game blew up. He never expected it to blow up.
Yeah, and the culture definitely reflected that, because there was a lot of, like, praising of Notch.
Mm-hmm.
Which, given that he was a creator, that makes a lot of sense. But, like, as time's gone on, like, there's a lot of people that don't... A lot of, like, newer players that don't know about that.
Yeah.
That might not have that same, like, I guess... Not really respect, but more like, just reverence towards, because they weren't playing the game during those years.
Or they know him as the guy who, like, originally created the game and is now just an outspoken Twitter troll.
I can respect the Twitter trolling.
Yeah.
As a troll myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game has indirectly led to both my happiest and saddest teenage moments.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Exactly.
I don't really know how I'm going to react when I get to the Farlands.
I don't think you should plan out your reaction ahead of time. You should just let it happen naturally.
Well, I mean, like, there's no way I can. Like, I'm just postulating, like what will I do? Like, how will I react to that?
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you know this, but, like, this has been something I've, like, dreamt about doing for a very long time. Not literally, but...
Yeah.
Like, when I was a teenager, there were a few times, mostly due to the inspirations of, like, say, Kurt, who I found in 2012, of where I would walk in this version of the game in a straight line. I think I would get less than 100,000 out before I got super bored.
Yeah.
And so, like, and I hadn't done anything like that, like, walking in, like, for a significant length of time in this game up until now, for many, many years. Like, since before I was in the military.
Yeah.
And, like, it, like, actually almost fulfilling this boyhood dream I have is pretty surreal in a way. In relation to the Firelands, another benefit of shifting hardware to a better, platform is that I will potentially be able to handle lag better.
Mm-hmm.
That's one upside to this. So yeah, it's like it's in a weird way I'm finally fulfilling that dream I had as like a teenager, of walking to the edge. And all it took was one guy doing it once and a joke.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know exactly how I'd react, but as you probably know, I am not a man of strong reactions.
I mean, you've seen me react to like the chunks, so I mean, I have very like, I'm not gonna say dramatic. What's the word? Expressive. She's a very expressive person.
Here's a nice wholesome meme for you.
Oh, wholesome. Let's see what this is. What the fuck? That should go in memes that are too long.
It's like a continuation of the meme where it's like, you're so extreme you fell off the compass and now you're in the void.
I like how we're all still chairs. That's probably the stupidest mod team rebranding we've done so far. It's also the only one we've done, but I like this one.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it's just like the good old days when we would rebrand every month.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep away from rebranding the server.
Or that 1 week where we rebranded every day.
Oh god, that was chaotic. I'm gonna keep away from rebranding as much as possible because I'm lazy and don't want to revert channels.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to do it, go ahead. Just don't do it too often.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, our name can't be memed as easily as the Tesseract can because of the ability to shift files pretty easily.
Yeah.
I should remove the Tesseract icon from the server files.
Yeah, the Minecraft server.
Even though I don't have it. Well, I asked Shovel if he can make he can take a cross section of the screenshot and make it into a server icon.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the current plan for that. Basically, anything art related or like related to like stuff like that, I just offload to Shovel anytime I need it.
Of course.
Oh yeah, so one thing that I think will happen, like, is I don't know how, like, my excitement for this is going to get, like, closer, or it's going to get higher and higher, like, especially once we cross 12 million.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
once the possibility becomes real.
Because at that point, it's gone from being months, like, literal months and weeks, to just, you know, maybe a week or two.
At that point, it's gone from being, like, at some point in the future, basically forever away, to, like, holy shit, this is actually gonna happen soon.
Like, holy shit, we're almost there. I think, because the final moment is, so I've actually already got this planned out.
Archaeologists discover a gruesome tower of skulls in Mexico City. Pioneers of gender equality, the Aztecs sacrificed women as well as men.
I saw that before and I love that. Gender equality by throwing women to a volcano. I mean, like, even though I've made it a significant chunk of the way to Farlands, like almost a third now.
Uh-huh.
I say that and it's still like another like 500,000, so what, a third. Like over a quarter of the way there, like even that is kind of like, yeah, it's a big chunk of the journey, but like it's still Well, actually, it's just over 9 million blocks away. So it's still, like, forever away.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, we're close to when it would be, exactly 9 million away. Because we're almost to 550,000.
You're gonna hate me for this meme.
What?
POV, you misgendered one of the Wright's guns. Could you not misgender me? It's just a label. Why are you mad? And then it's Joe Biden. Listen here, Jack. There's no reason why anyone needs an assault rifle 15 with high capacity clips.
I hate when people say clips so much. I told you the difference between a clip and a magazine, right? Since I know you're not a gun person. Yeah, like a Garand fires a Garand you load with a clip because the magazine's internal. The clip's just what the ammunition comes in. And I fucking hate that like all politicians just fucking confuse that with a magazine.
Yeah.
When they're completely different things.
Yeah, because like most of these politicians making gun laws have never touched a gun in their life.
Yeah, it's like that whenever they're making like internet laws, like the Joe Biden with the ice cream. I appreciate that shitpost.
There's also this one, which I think I showed you already.
What? You said clip instead of magazine. Hang on. Can I put that in guns? Yeah, I'm gonna put that in guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad that we've met people like Dumb and Tyle.
Dumb is really cool. I'm glad that he's like actually kind of becoming part of the community and not just here for the Farlands.
Yeah, he told me, he's like, hey, I'll still stick around even if you don't do Farlands after this. I was like, awesome. Even though I'm absolutely going to be doing Farlands eventually. My magnum opus will be visiting every single possible Farlands. And you know what? If we're still friends in 20 years, Flex, you'll be there for it.
Honestly, if you told me 7 years ago that we'd still be friends in 7 years, I wouldn't have believed you. But now, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like your friendships with people shift over time. Whether or not you want it to, it'll happen.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not as close
you naturally just shift away from old friends and get new friends
ones.
as your interests shift.
Yeah, or like as you like change your environments. Like for example, two guys that I've been friends with since like I was literally 3 years old. Like I'm not as close to them anymore in terms of like speaking to them all the time. But I still talk to them, and you know it's obviously we've been friends for like a long ass time. Shit, one of them just got married and he's having a kid.
Wow.
Like, and I've known both of them since, you know, we were shitting in diapers.
Yeah. Top right. Authorite talking to LGBT people in their own country. Bottom left. Authorite talking about how LGBT people are treated in Middle Eastern countries.
Jesus Christ. I got a feeling that the final stream of this I do will be very slow feeling for me. Because it's just the anticipation of being a few hours away.
So it is just a giant hammer and sickle that sticks out of the off left. Me when an ad plays in the middle of a song on YouTube.
Can I see it?
Yeah.
Where are you putting it, memes?
Apparently I'm clicked into discussion channel right now, so that's where it's going.
It's just falling out. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that creative use of the graph. Is PCM one of your new favorite subreddits?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because the memes are good and the memes are diverse. It's not just like constantly shitting on one side. It shits on the left and the right.
It shits on everyone, and that's what's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did I tell you I prototyped my halfway monument?
I think so. It's gonna be
Yeah,
like a cake shrine.
Yeah, it turned out pretty well in my prototyping. I'm going to need a little bit more pink wool and gold, but I mean, that's trivial.
Mm-hmm.
The cakes is going to be the longest part, ironically. The obsidian's going to be easy.
Yeah.
I really like also the teleporting bungalow. Like
Mm-hmm.
this journey is starting to acquire its own branding of memes now. Like the whole sleep
Yeah.
thing. Like that's becoming a meme.
Oh my god, look at this one!
What? Where'd you put it?
Oh, they spelled his name wrong.
Oh no. Is it Hillary Clinton hiding behind the panel?
Yeah.
I've described to you like when I'm anticipating like getting towards like an important milestone coordinate wise, the time slows down for me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like even when I approach the chunks, like last week or whatever, like it was still like a slowdown of time for me as I got towards them.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I was anticipating the point they were at. Versus where I am currently, which is the middle of fucking nowhere with nothing interesting around, just walking forward to another destination.
This is the real political compass.
Fucking, I hate this. I really hate this. That's pretty good, though.
Okay, hold on. What do you think of this one?
Oh my god. Oh no. That's good. Alright, you know what it's time to do?
Mm-hmm.
It's time to make a hidey hole.
Hell yeah. I love the Call of Duty and Pokemon ones.
Yeah. It's pretty true.
Why can't they both just be president?
And as always, thanks for walking.